What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Detroit Red Wings, and here we are up at the free agency. Another relatively disappointing playoff exit. Pretty sure losing once again to the eventual Stanley Cup champions. But we had another good draft and got like the first overall pick. And yeah, pretty incredible stuff right here. I don't think we signed him though. Pretty sure we didn't. Pretty sure we didn't sign. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm trying to catch myself up here in a lot of ways. No, I'm pretty sure we did not. What? Did we not get the first overall pick? Oh, he'll be not listed because he's not scouted, eh? Maybe not. Huh. Maybe he was... Oh, who cares? I know I got someone good. But now I'm actually a little tripped out. There he is, Berard, right? I didn't get the power forward. Was it even? No. I don't even know what's going on here. There we go, that's it. It was a defenseman, a righty defenseman. And we're not signing him. That's right. Was it even? Yeah, Jesus. Alright, anyway. So we're here at free agency. Before we get started here, we got a few names to read off from the point. I say a few. This is a lot, actually. From the point scoring contest, no clean sweeps, but everyone got two. Well, almost everyone got two or more, and almost everyone guessed the same name. So let's get this started, shall we? First up is fucking Stallion Duck. Team lead, Jack Hughes. League lead for defense, Cale Makar. A lot of people guessed Commissaric. He was so close. We would have had so many clean sweeps, but unfortunately, Ben Bishop had himself a year. Next up is Andrea Zavado. Same thing, Jack Hughes and Cale Makar. Next up, Swagalicious Gaming. I should count. I think this guy's like the winningest dude in all these all these point scoring contests. Hughes and Makar as well for Swagalicious Gaming. Next up, Emile Vachon with Hughes and Makar as well. And notice how almost all of them have Commissaric too. Next is a Higgins Clavian with Jack Hughes, Cale Makar, also Commissaric. This is where the spelling gets hilarious. I've ordered them in this way too. Next up is Rick Salo with Hughes and Makar, Commissaric. There we are. And last but not least, Dwarf Dog 35, Hughes, Makar, and Commissaric. Yeah, that's how we do it. So congratulations to all you guys, all 7 of you. That is a lot. And clickety-clack as you hear my mouse go and reverberating onto my mic because this desk doesn't absorb energy too well. Apparently, it is not Kevin Bacon's character from X-Men First Class. So, here we are at the free agency period, and we're literally not going to do anything. I'm keeping this 10 mil cap space. Our team is pretty much set. We have 13 forwards, plus a lot of good AHL dudes. We have a lot of defensemen. And we have our goaltenders. Unless we needed a AHL guy. I'm pretty sure we didn't. Let me actually double check that. I might have needed an AHL goaltender. But there's really no one in free agency we need. Most of the good guys were up there were defensemen. Then, of course, there's Line, but can't sign him for like the 13 mil he's asking for. No, we got everyone. Yeah. We got Hedstrom and Gargiulo, whatever. And then Commissaric with Blackwood. And that does it. I mean, we are literally set. I mean, we have a lot of cap space to work with, so trades throughout the year are very, very possible. Like really, really good players on some kind of a rental deal. Maybe like a first-line left-winger rental. That's kind of the idea here. But yeah, actually not going to do anything here in free agency, which might be a bit weird, and we might do some switching up, but we have plenty of value to make trades if that's the way we want to go. So I'm going to sim up here to the next season, get the scouts and the lines taken care of, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so these are going to be the lines that we're rolling with this year. Byfield, Hughes, and Mantha on that top line. Then we're going to go with Haskins, Paling, and Zikov on the second line. Kovacs, Veleno, Zadina on the third line. I think Zadina, Kovacs could get some decent points together. And then Roosevelt, Rasmussen, and Hilbert on the fourth line. It automatically signed Rasmussen, and I did need another center, so I figured I'd use him this year. For scratches right now, we got Senny and VC, and then Draper as well for depth. on the defense end. And then defensively, Vahalati, Jones, Dingman, the new addition this year. We just signed him, and Funk. And then McIsaac and Chubarov, of course. Now, power play. We're going to go Zykov, Hughes, Mantha with Vahalati and Haskins on the point. Now, Haskins more of a passer. He doesn't have a great shot. So, but I'm using him on the point because he's power forward. And then the second unit, Byfield, Paling, Zadina, and then Jones and Kovacs on the point, because Kovacs is another shooter for that line. All right, four-man power play, Hughes, Mantha, Vahalati, Zykov, Paling, Zadina, Jones, Haskins. In fact, do I want some other than Haskins? No, it's fine. Penalty kill, Veleno, Byfield with Dingman and Chubarov, then Hughes and Haskins with Funk and Jones. Now, Haskins has a pretty dang good defense, so definitely penalty kill for him. And keeping Chubarov happy, giving him some extra time on that PK. Then here's the three-man Veleno, Hughes as the centers, and same defensive pairings. Now for the extras here, 4-on-4 lines, Hughes, Mantha, Vahalati, Jones, Paling, Zykov, then Dingman, Funk. And then Byfield and Kovacs, so we're kind of going same type of thing, a shooter and a passer type deal for that. And then 3-on-3, same setup. And then the defenseman, Vahalati, then Jones, and then Dingman because, well, he's got the... I kind of want to see him grow. He doesn't have great awareness, but he has really good passing, puck control, and stuff like that. So, oh, maybe he doesn't give the puck up at least. That's what we're hoping for. Extra attacker, Hughes and Paling, and then the shootout lineup is right there. Zadina in there because he's got pretty good deking, pretty good shot, and then, of course, Vahalati because out of this world deking. All right, and of course, the goalie situation, Komisarek and Blackwood. And there's the scratches there, once again. And we're all set. Now, what I did forget to do is actually check out the AHL here. I don't think Brookbeck's turning into anything. Let me just see if I have anything scratched. Yeah, Macias can be played. Oh yeah, obviously Schwartz. Okay, my bad. I forgot to do a bit of this. So let me actually do some of this real quick. Just get some of those other guys in there. Don't need Shine. Where's Schwartz? What? Did it not say he was a right winger? Oh, he's a defenseman. Herp. Alright. That guy's not one that can be in there. Let's do Della Rivera in for him. Excuse me. And then for him, obviously Schwartz would be in there. There we go. My bad. I think everyone else is solid. Let me just double check here. Oh yeah, Macias is one more. That's another defenseman. Alright. Maybe... who sits? Maybe this guy? Yeah, I guess I'll have him sit. Although, let's do a little bit of a different switch then. Definitely want to get Macias in there. And then this guy doesn't need to really be in anymore, because he's pretty much capped. There we go. Alright, that's fine. And I got the goalie situation, my bad. Alright, so... there we go. Now we're all set. So those are the lines. Captains are as follows. Hughes is now the captain. Anthony Mantha as an alternate. And Seth Jones as the other alternate. So we're handing it over to Hughes. He's now the leader of this franchise. And well-deserved. I can't really think of anyone else who should get it over him. He's always up top. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, scouts are all done. We have opportunities for trades. Let me just show you what I'm thinking. Like, if we decide to make a trade, I think Roosevelt is a guy we throw in for value, and I think we go for some sort of like left winger to get Byfield, and then we could like shift some dudes down in a lot of ways. Maybe even package in like Zadina or something, but you move out Roosevelt and you can shift some things around. Maybe even shift Byfield to center instead of Paling. But then you kind of are short on centers. Well, not really. Anyway, So we have options, and that might be something we want to pursue, depending on how this first and the second line produce. Like, we want to make sure that we can produce, but we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure what'll happen with these lines, but we'll get a good idea, at least. So, other than that, I think we're all good. And I let that Berggren guy, or whoever, that who else we had tendered, I didn't trade him. I should have traded him, but I mean, I just lost him to a tendered offer, and I didn't get any compensation, but it's not a big deal, so really no need to worry about that. Wow, a lot of back-to-backs here in this first month, so let's sim that first month and get things taken care of here and see how everyone gets scouted. Hopefully we see a jump from Byfield, maybe even Haskins too. Probably won't see one from Zykov anymore. But again, not the biggest of deals. I mean, he's a solid second liner. Wish he'd be a little bit better, like 86, 87, but where he's at isn't too bad, and we're doing really well in preseason so far. Wow, yeah, really solid. I mean, that's a lot of scoring. I don't know if that'll carry over into the regular season, but I hope it does, because, well, if we can shut down like Komisarek can and score the amount that we are capable of, not necessarily have always shown so far, then we will be an unstoppable force, but we got to get there. It's just we got to get over that hump. And I really think we'll be able to win another cup with this core that we have. I think there's no doubt. So a shutout win, then a shutout loss to start off the season, okay? Don't know what to make of that quite yet. We'll see what happens as we continue here. There we go. Nice W there. No. Don't want that trade. Looks like Dallas wants to collect some firsts here. I don't really need to check out the scouting, but I will. Oh, wow. We already got a few elites scouted out. Not too bad. And a couple very close to low elites. Okay, let the scouts keep working. And people really want our first here, eh? I'm just going to clear this because I don't want any trade offers. No need for that. I will make trades, probably even chuck in the first if we need to. Which we likely will if we go for some kind of left winger. I don't know if that'll be at the deadline or what. We'll see what happens here, basically. That's another loss where we get shut out. We scored a crap ton in the preseason. Now we hit the regular season, and we're actually struggling. We actually have a losing record. That's ridiculous. 2-4. Okay. And we might need that help sooner rather than later. 2-5. Okay. Don't ask me why. But it's happening. We're not scoring enough yet again. Okay, we'll win a couple more games there. We need to win this game, at least get to 500, then what the heck. Okay, win all those in friggin' overtimes, though. It's not like we're blowing out competition by any means. Wow. Jack Hughes only got 6 points. I don't get it, man. .4 for Byfield. Minuses. Horrendously minus on this line. Yeah, Haskins, 86. He's only got 4 points. Paling's... I don't... What? Zadina's back up to 86, like, but... 6 points at least for him. But everyone's a minus right now. Besides, hilariously, our fourth line. I'm really trying to figure it out here. I'm just struggling to understand it, really. I am. I can't say that I fully understand why the heck we are not producing well. Well, at least we have everyone scouted, I guess, but why are we scoring so poorly is my question. I don't know. We really shouldn't. I mean, I can't pick out why this lineup wouldn't be producing well. Minus, horrible minus, minus, minus. Even Komisarek isn't doing too good, which is bad. I think he'll turn it around. He should, at least. But this is not a good start. Quite obviously. Haskins got good offensive stats as well. Like, let's keep going here. See if we could turn it around in this next month and check out all the stats and stuff. So maybe we're just starting off slow. Wishful thinking maybe, but I don't know. That's a really bad start for this roster, I think. So we need to start turning it around right now in this month. Komisarik's got to play better. Everyone's got to play better. No, we lost 5-1. We're allowing too many goals, and now we can't score. What the heck? I am in shock, really, I am. I don't understand this. I really don't understand this. Like, how is this team bad? How are we that bad? Look at that loss. 7-2 with Komisarik. I'm honestly in shock. Really, I am. I don't get it. Can we win some games here? Yeah, but we're scoring way too low. I mean, this is not enough goals for. I'm sorry. For this roster with the talent we have, with Hughes alone, like, we should be scoring way more. Like, there we go. Like, I should be seeing more games like that. Come on, win all these games right here. Get into the plus category, for God's sakes. We did, but 12, 10, and 1. Not at all where we need to be. We're not even going to be in the playoffs with a record like that. Okay, we're hanging on to a last wildcard slot, but look at that. Yeah, Toronto's way up there. Hughes, look how far below point a game he is. We got to get that going somehow. Like this, no, it's not okay. This is not okay. We got to figure this out. What can we do here? Detroit, yeah, look. Why? What is happening to Komisarik right now? Power play's fine. Penalty kill's bad. Okay, I got to screw with the penalty kill apparently. Evidently, it's not good enough. Jeez. It might have to do with just Komisarik playing so poorly to start off, but the question is, why is he playing so poorly? Use Byfield. Mantha's doing nothing. Kovacs is doing fine. Paling's doing pretty good for the second-line player. Zykov, not enough. Zadina is doing okay. Mantha, that's just terrible, dude. Really bad. And I have him on a pretty steep deal. Very steep deal. Winger playmaker, maybe? I don't know. Not liking this right now, though. Not one bit. And Haskins is doing pretty poorly, too. 11 points in 23 games played. He's getting second line time. He's an 87 overall. He's also got power play time. Whew. I think Byfield's doing fine, but Mantha is not. Defensive core is bad. Jones, Fahalati, not enough points from any of them. And everyone's a minus. Dingman's doing really, really bad. Wow. Just things are just falling apart. And look at Komisarik. This is completely out of character for him this year. Really off year. He's having a Martin Jones type year. I do not... I plain and simple don't understand what happened. It's such a just a horrendous turnaround. So it's like, yeah, we need to score more, but we ain't shutting the door much either. So maybe we need to make a trade now. Maybe a couple trades. Maybe we just need to shake things up entirely. Because this is not okay. Maybe Haskins is not the guy. Yeah, he's growing real well. But he ain't producing. You get a guy with, like, offensive stats like that, you'd think he'd be able to set up Paling a bit more. Zykov's doing pretty good, I mean, but it's still a bit too low. Zadina's doing fine on the third line. Kovacs is doing... Third line is fine. I have no problems with the third line. They're getting some on the power play. Power play's fine. It's penalty kill's bad. Other things are bad. I like Hilbert. He's like our fourth line's actually doing really fine. But Roosevelt, we don't actually need on the fourth line. I think if we play VC there, it'd be a lot better. Plus, we could put him on the penalty kill, which I think we desperately need. So, I think Roosevelt's got to go. And I'm honestly thinking Mantha, too, because this is just poor. I think 2 power forwards on that top line is not good. So maybe, instead of like switching out Mantha, but Byfield's actually doing... I don't know. Byfield's honestly doing good. I'm honestly thinking right wing playmaker. And maybe even going Mantha, Zykov, Paling. Haskins might be an odd man out. I don't know. It's hard to trade him because he's young developing, but he ain't producing. It's a small sample size, but he didn't seem to do that well last year either when we tried to play him up. He did get 39 points, and he was playing mostly third line, no power play. So it's not bad. Like, he can. It looks like he can produce, but he's not. So what is the move here? I'm actually kind of lost. I want to make a trade, but I'm not too sure what the move is. Like, who goes out? Someone's got to go out, obviously. I'm thinking maybe even two guys got to go out, because if we're going to replace someone, and I also kind of want to get Rosabal out of here in the deal, maybe put VC back in to play fourth line and penalty kill, because we need to get that fixed. I don't know why. Again, don't know really why the penalty kill's so bad either, but it is. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't look like it should be bad. Yikes, man. Like Hughes and VC would be good. I think Valeno. I mean, it looks like it should be fine. It does. It's like you look at it like, yeah, this should be good. But it's not. I'm not messing with power play. Power play's fine. It's just our 5-on-5 scoring is in the toilet right now. And again, we're not built badly at all. Third line is producing fine. I kind of don't want to touch the third line. So it's like if I'm getting someone for the top six, someone in the top six got to move out. Zykov's doing well. Paling's doing well. Mantha is not. Is Mantha the guy to go? Or is he still good enough? Because... But only getting 60 points for that first line. We only have two 70-point seasons. We could also, before we make a trade, try internal stuff. Such as this. Go back to this old line that did really, really well. Don't know if it'll do well again. But again, we can try internal stuff. But again, part of the thing, I don't want to mess up that first line. So... Jeez. Hopefully Commissary can turn it around because he's having a really, really terrible start. And we can improve our defense through the aggregate a bit too. Maybe even get a better fourth line center other than Rasmussen. I think that's another thing we got to do. Yeah, the fourth line's not doing bad, but it could do better if it was more defensive based. So, yeah. Alright, well... Gonna need some ideas here. I think Byfield's doing fine for that first line, 17 points. He's usually the guy that doesn't get as many points. But he's right there with Hughes. We need someone better. Maybe on that right wing side. And we might have to cause Mantha. I didn't want to, but... Or we're gonna hold on to him and play him second line, but that won't really do well. If we're gonna keep Hilbert, I don't think. So, is there a top-tier, right-wing kind of playmakers type dude out there that we can grab? I'll take a close look. There's David Pastrnak. That's a lot of money, though. I'd rather get someone with like a year or so left. Ooh, 89, 25, Bure, Sniper. Looks like hybrid production. 60 shots. He does take quite a bit of shots. That's an idea, though. They don't want to give him up, so it'll cost a lot. But I like the contract, at least. We might be able to save some money on him in the next year. Or the next contract. Maybe, maybe not. Prokhorkin, too much money, I think. It's not that... Well, it's not that much over. It's also... No, never mind. Capo Kako, not really panning out to huge levels of greatness. No, well, I mean, it's around Mantha's deal, but I kind of want maybe something shorter. Goal scorer. We could pretty much get any of these guys with the amount of trade value we have, so let's not limit ourselves by that, but just find someone who we think we could really use. Not getting a whole lot of production, this guy. Might be because it's a bad team. That's a pretty good price right there. Move to a high elite. Again, more of a goal scorer type guy. Byfield's being a pure assist guy. Maybe we could use the hybrid guy. So that first sniper we were looking at wouldn't be bad. Way too much money for Line A there. Clearly. And Ryan, 1 year left at that price. Another sniper. Sort of hybrid production. Where's he playing? 23 games played with 18 points, but where's he playing? Second line, first power play. This is good too. Not costing a whole lot, and we might be able to get him for a really good price after that. He's 25 though, so if he's lower than 88, it's not the greatest. It's also got a bit low on the passing side of things. It's an idea though. Nope. Timo Meyer's built on stat growth. It's a bit risky. Plus, it's another power forward. Don't necessarily need another power forward. I clearly don't actually want one. Oh my god, that's a really good price for Nylander, but I'm wondering with that contract where he's at. Is he quite a bit lower than that? Well, 25 points in 23 games played. He does fit in with our age bracket way better. 25 points. Playing second? No way. That can't be right, is it? Yeah, it would be right, because freaking Tarasenko, holy crap, he's doing really well. 5 years left on that price, too. I mean, that's a really, really good price. Yeah, he might be a bit lower, but man, is he producing well. I need guys to produce, you know? Who would he be playing with here? Nylander. What? How'd Blaze get that? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so either Blaze or Thomas. He's playing with Sammy Blais and probably Fabry. Wow, what a team St. Louis has. Only 18 points there. Blais only got 18. Maybe he's on the first line. That's lying to me. No. Unless Kasperitis down there. Weird. Well, he's very good. St. Louis would go for a heavy guy. Looks like they have the cap too. Yeah, they would. Well, yeah, that'd be close if they took him back, then took on the 8 mil. It'd be close, but they could probably make it work. I mean, we could make it work. Or again, we can still hold on to Mantha. I'm not liking his production whatsoever. It might be because we have 2 power forwards on that top line. So again, we'd have to make some kind of move where Byfield would go down a line. But Hughes and Mantha for the last couple of years, you got to say, haven't been outstanding together. I mean, Hughes has been great. 1 year where he didn't hit 70 points. Last year he got 88. And keep in mind, last year Mantha only had 63 points, 65, 71, 63. Like, we need someone else to help support. Hughes here. Alright, so I'm going to need some help, guys. What do we do? I want to try to keep the third line together. So what do we package together? What do we bring back? That's the big question. I think I might want to go for that sniper guy, though, honestly. The guy with the hybrid production sniper. That'll be a lot better. Because then we'll have Quentin Byfield getting a lot of assists, a hybrid production sniper, and Jack Hughes to do whatever Jack Hughes does. I'm really liking that more, and he's more guaranteed to be really, really good. So if I were to make that move, that's the guy I go for. And second line. Gotta hope they can kind of just get better. They have the tools. Like, they have the tools. Hybrid, shooter, passer. Like, they have the tools. They just need to get there. And we know Dingman's very young, but the defense overall is doing poorly. I think it's just because our goals against is so bad. Komisarek needs to step up. I don't think it's just the defense is, I think, good enough. I'm not going to buy that. Yeah, we could try to sit McIsaac and play, you know, Play Draper for a bit too. That's always a possibility. We could try that out. Might be worth taking a look at. But I think I also want to move Roosevelt so I could play VC and improve our team defense overall. Anyway, I need some help, guys. Let me know what you think. We're not completely out of the running, but this is a poor start on the year. We need to turn things around. Maybe a little shakeup is needed. Or maybe I shouldn't hit the panic button. Maybe try another month and then look at the trades. And maybe in that time, give my NHL scouts some assignments to get those guys fully scouted so we know what we're working with. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow, and you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.